I know you're lying, don't you try it, no. You really shouldn't play with fire, put it out with water, but now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. Cause I could do better, I could do better, I could do better than that. And you should know better, you should know better, you should know better than that. You're telling me I should go places, you're telling me that I'm too lazy, you are the one that is going crazy, yeah. Cause you can't even hold your own, but you always know what's wrong with everyone else. How is that? You gonna have to call your friends, tell them that you're gonna be late, cause I'ma need you to explain. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you, but I don't wanna be like.
Hey. Welcome to Through the Fire podcast. I'm your host, Erica Alston Buck. Happy Sunday. Happy, rainy, sleepy, lazy Sunday. Welcome. This is Through the Fire podcast. If you have been with us for quite some time, you know that we used to be Date 'em All Sis, and then some shit happened. And hey, Tony, hey, Sylvia Jenkins. And now we are through the fire. We're having conversations about overcoming the obstacles of life, love, and loss. Because a bitch can't date them all if she got a motherfucking man. As much as I would like to keep talking about dating them all, and I will. And actually, the past few weeks that we've been through the fire, we have continuously talked about dating and relationships and how fucking nuts I am and the challenges of me figuring out this committed monogamous. Hey there, Anika, Jacqueline Stevens Smith. Hi, you haven't been here for a couple of weeks. You've been catching the rebroadcast. So tonight we're talking about, hey there, Catrice Woodland. All my friends are here. I'm so excited. I had such a wonderful weekend. I was talking to Andrea, my producer and friend, backstage before the show started about how amazing my weekend is. Not void of nuttiness. Please don't ever be confused that I have any days that don't include me being an absolute fucking nut. Every day I show my ass. I am one who has to apologize often because I really don't know how to act. As much as I try to act like I got the good sense that God gave me, I don't do it consistently. So Andrea, can you show the topic? Hey there, Pamela Brooks. Tonight's topic is communicating to have your wants and needs met and what's your love language. And I want to talk about how we got there. So I hope you guys had an amazing week. I hope that you were able to incorporate some selfish self-care components into your weekend. Hey, D. Turner, welcome back. Yeah, it's been a week. But let me talk about my weekend because I was just telling Andrea that my car has not moved. Like, hey, Dana Lynn Johnson, good evening, girl. I'm so excited to see. Wait a minute. Y'all see my new tattoo saying hi to y'all? Do you see her? Wait a minute. Okay. Yep. Do you know all of that fucking sexiness is I'm gonna be 95 fucking years old, tatted the fuck up. Judge your mama. Look at that. That is hot. Just a heads up and a PSA, I ain't wearing no fucking clothes all summer. So y'all will catch all this. Do you know how painful and expensive all of this is? Do you know how much work was involved in me doing this for me. And yes, I did it for me, but y'all will catch this all summer. I'm not wearing no clothes. All summer, y'all will be like, I wish that bitch sit down. I wish that bitch put some clothes on. Amazon got 3 packs of 2 tops for, I think it was $24. That's all I'm wearing all summer. That's it. That shit hurts. I only have 1. Thank you. You know what? I have 52. So y'all gonna catch all this. And she's not even healed. She still hurts, and it's all, yeah. Anyway, tonight's topic, wait a minute, Jacqueline says, I have been home in New Orleans and so glad to see you back. I will have to catch your back shows. Welcome back, my love. Your home is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited about being home. I'm so comfortable. I'm so safe. I'm so at peace. Like everything that was missing has been returned, and the biggest is the serenity and peace of being in my retreat that is my home. So thank you so much for that. Goes to Amazon.com, Dana Lynn. Yes, wait a minute, and then the long ones, because if you ain't shaped like Carrie, bitch, cover your stomach up. Okay, so these are long. Look. Unless you shape like Carrie, I need you to get the long ones, not the ones that stop here. This motherfucker is all the way down to my hips, baby. So Amazon. These motherfuckers gonna stop. Morphe. Who else? Fenty Beauty. Amazon. I need sponsorships because I'm always selling their shit and I'm not getting anything off of it. So welcome. We're gonna talk about use sunscreen and be glorious. Absolutely. I am Judge Damn Daddy with all them kids on the other side of town. All right. So we're going to talk about how we got to tonight's topic, communicating your needs and wants, and what's your love language, because you guys know that all of my topics are a reflection of my real life. And if it's a topic of discussion, it means that I've acted a whole fucking donkey. And I am grateful for the person in my life that puts up with my nonsense. And instead of going, I'm not doing this bullshit with this crazy bitch, he goes, wait a minute, what did he say yesterday? Instead of him saying, I'm not going through this nonsense with this crazy bitch, he says, what did he say yesterday? I love you, calm down. He has patience. He got more than patience, Catrice. I love you, calm down. Trust and believe. Most times when you tell a fucking nut to calm down, that puts... if you're a real nut and somebody tells you to calm down, you go higher. But because I am doing something different, because I love him so much, I want this to work. I calm the fuck down. Man, communicating to have your wants and needs met. So what happened, Erica? Glad you asked. Why are you still acting like a whole fool, Erica? So glad you asked. Why can't you act like you got the sense that God gave you, Erica? So glad you asked. Wait a minute, before we get into this, I got another sponsorship opportunity that I need. I just got a whiff of myself. I smell so fucking good. You guys have seen my perfume collection. And if you ever want to do anything for me, like someone asked me recently, like, what do you get the woman that has everything? I don't have every perfume. You can always get me perfume. Any perfume will. However, I was watching TikTok, like I often do, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep. And I saw all of these TikToks about this Yum. Listen to this. Yum Pistachio Gelato Perfume by Huda Beauty. I'm gonna say it again. Yum pistachio gelato from Huda Beauty. Tom Ford white pistachio is the best. See, bad influences. I don't know who the fuck is texting me, but oh, the light, you can't see it. There it is. This is the Yum gelato, pistachio gelato from Huda Beauty. It has notes of fucking marshmallow in it. I know that probably sounds a little gross, but do yourself a favor. Do your partner a favor. Do the motherfucker that hasn't met you yet, but once he smells it, he'll be like, you smell good, sis. It's $100. Huda Beauty Yum pistachio gelato. And every time I get a new perfume, I'm like, oh, this is my favorite. So I'll say it again. This is my favorite. Anyway, how do we get... Stop fucking texting me. If you know me personally, like, if you have the capability of texting me, you know that every Sunday at 8:30, I'm here. So why would anyone that knows me right now be texting me this dissertation? Just a reminder that client. Sorry. I talk all that shit till I see someone to pay me to write my check. Y'all can wait. Anyway, okay, let's talk about how we got to tonight's topic. So, if you follow me for any significant amount of time, you were. I got two things. I'm not gonna talk about the one. Some things are personal. So you know that one of my knots was I didn't want to. I'm not going to date someone who I've got to wait for you to have enough money to do something. Like, and God bless you. Again, judge your mama, or like Tony said, judge your daddy. They got all those kids across town. But for me, because I work for myself, because I have the flexibility and the freedom to do what I want when I want, it's very difficult. It's not difficult. I ain't doing it. I have no desire to date a person that's got to put in a notice and wait 2 weeks and have enough vacation time. Like that's not a part of my life, and I'm not willing to sacrifice my flexibility and freedom because you work a 9 to 5 that is in such a way that you gotta like plan, and I don't like that. So that is not. I'm not dating a person like that. He says we're gonna do this, and this on this day. Next weekend we're gonna do this on Wednesday. Oh, can you take off on my? Like, I love that. I love the flexibility and the freedom that I have, and the person that's in my life has to also have that. So we are fine there. I live in Havre Grace, and he lives in Baltimore. I've been displaced from my house for 6 whole months. Y'all see, I got one fucking earring on. Ain't nobody said shit. I need new friends. Take it off and put it on. So he lives in Baltimore. I live in Havre Grace. On great days, Havre Grace is y'all ain't shit. On great days, Havre Grace is 45 minutes from Baltimore. On fucked up days, it's taking me 2 hours to get home. 95 north and south are both fucking demon spawns that do what they want when they want. and I have no control over that. What I do for sanity in my own life is, in my head, anywhere that I have to go is going to take me at least an hour, right? When we started dating, I was in a hotel in Baltimore. However, I was saved in his phone as Erica Havre Grace because we met online, and online it says where I live. So he knew where the fuck I lived when he initiated this relationship. So if you don't know, I've been out one time since I've been home. I've been home for a month. Did you know that, Andre? I left the hotel on March 22nd. So I've been home for an entire month, and last Friday was the first night that I went out. And prior, like you guys saw 6 months of me here, there, and everywhere at every party because I hated being in the hotel room. So I was out and about a lot. So when he and I met, I was very intentional about telling him that, yo, the person that you're meeting and club hopping and at every bar, on every scene, every party, that is not who I am regularly. I love to be at home. Like Fridays at 5 o'clock is my time. Like I cannot wait to get in my car and go home on Friday and do whatever the fuck I want inside of my house. I don't have to go anywhere. So I said that to him, and of course he couldn't believe that shit because he met me. Y'all saw how I was living when I was in that hotel. I was at a party every day, like every day. There was something going on, and I was there. I was here, there, and everywhere. But I could not wait for the opportunity to be home and not do anything. So I told him who and how I was when I got home. So I've been home for a month, and the transition. So what I've also expressed to you guys is like he and our vices match. Like that is my biggest attraction. Like he smokes cigars, I smoke hookah. We both go to the casino. He shoots crap, I play the slot machine. I drink, he drinks. I go out, he goes out. Like we're very social. We can go to an event, and I am absolutely 100% fine with him being on the other side of the room because everybody in there know him, and then I'm on this side of the room because everybody, like, we good. I don't need or want someone that has to be glued to my hip, stuck to my shoulder because they're not able to navigate. Hey, Eric, they're not able to navigate a social scene by themselves. I'm not here to babysit. I'm the one that needs a babysitter. If you don't believe me, you can ask Andrea, my producer friend. She's typically the one going, drink some water, bitch. She's usually one looking at the bartender going. So I can't be babysitting nobody else because I need a babysitter. So we good, right? So all of our shit, we are good. He is strong and confident and secure, and I am strong, confident, and secure. Like we good. So all that to say, that man lives in Baltimore. That man works in Baltimore. And because I've lived in Havre Grace for 6 years, and I've managed to normalize an hour or 2 hour ride, and I want to be with you and spend time with you and see you and get some and whatever else happens in a relationship. So he's here a lot. Like he's here every day, right? And also that man goes to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. And for someone to go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning, an hour away, he gets up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And he's got to leave 3 o'clock in the morning. He's got to go at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he works 4 a.m. to 12 noon. And Andrea and I were joking about this before the show started. People are always going, oh my God, Erica, you work so much. You do so much. I don't know how you do it. I don't. I work like 12 to 3. On a good day, I work like 11 to 4. I do not work 8 hours a day. So on most days, my day is starting when his day is ending, right? So I go to work for 3 or 4 hours, and then I bring my ass home or do whatever. So you go to bed early now? I did not say that. I did not say that. I said he has to be up. So, and so that fucking CFG arena has had all these big fucking concerts and all these millions of people. It's baseball season, it's concert season, and that shit makes my man have to work more, right? So he is then going back to work at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, getting off 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then he's driving an hour, 2 hours to have the grace, and I was in that world with him. He's sleeping for 2 hours and he's working. That is his problem, not mine. Like, why aren't you here? So, the day before Friday, Andre. I think Friday is when I acted like an idiot. Friday, that man was exhausted. And I didn't give a fuck. Friday, that man was tired. And I don't care what time you gonna be here. You do want this wine. You do. Kiri, can you bring that bottle of the Jamal wine, please? You do want this. I'm about to show it to you, Linnea. No, give me a closed one. Don't bring me my open bottle. Bring me a bottle from Sleep Deprived Love Causes You to Be at Home. Hey! That's my kid with a hookah tip in her mouth.
I can't find the camera.
Linnea. Everybody say, hey, Kiri. Okay, the light. It's called Jamal's Dream. It's a dessert wine, so it's sweet. Catrice, say hi, Kiri. Yes, it's ice wine, Linnea. So you can tell by the bottle. This motherfucker is, out here is $6.99. In Baltimore, I've seen it for $9.99. I've seen it for $8.99. And I discovered this over the pandemic. I went to this little liquor store on Bel Air Road, and it was they were selling the last of the bottles, and they were $8.99 a bottle. And I went and I grabbed two, and I was like, so let me tell you why I'm like, because it's an ice wine. Regina said, hey, Kiri. It's 16% alcohol. Did you hear me? So it's sweet. They have it in a Moscato, a Rosé, and a Cab. And it's called Jamal's Dream. Jamal's Dream. So yes, you do want that. That's somebody else that owed me some money. How many bottles of wine did I just sell? Anyway, that man was tired, and I'm like, what time are you coming here? And no, I called him around 11. He wasn't off work yet. He didn't answer. Then he called me back like 11:45, whipped. He called me, he was like, hey. I heard how tired he was. He was like, hey, babe. What time you gonna be here? He's like, I'm so tired. That mean you're not coming? He said, no, I don't think so, not tonight. Good night. Then the people in my head. Then the people start talking. 7. That's him. 7. Hush. Don't. Camera.
Listen. Close the door like you did last time.
Close that one.
Sorry.
He said sorry. Well, that did make a hell of a difference, didn't it? Sheesh. All right. So what was I? He was tired. I act like a whole asshole. I said good night. Hung up on him. And people start talking. Hello, beautiful. Lisa Pierce. Oh, I was smiling. I love him so much. I love him so much. But I don't know how to act. And he don't hold it against me. Find you somebody that you can love so much, they love you so much, and they don't hold your fucking wacky, bipolar, schizophrenic, nutty ass shit against you. And they love you in spite of it, right? So anyway, the people. I don't know how to stop listening to the people. And every crazy woman that's listening right now, she has people. And I don't know how not to listen to them yet. Because when the people tell me to do shit, I just do it. When the people say shit, I say it. So the people start talking, and the people say, you know what, bitch? He playing with you. The people say, he is taking you for granted. The people say, he does not appreciate you. The people said, don't stand for that. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. This is real. So the people told me, tell him you don't want to see him. The people said, how you going to always have yourself available for him, but when he don't feel like seeing you, he tired, he's sick. Listen to this. He's tired. He's sick. He hasn't been in his own fucking house for 2 weeks. And when the fuck he decides he's tired, he's sick, and his house is a fucking mess, and he don't want to see you, he don't deserve you. Being crazy is exhausting. How you gonna listen to the people? So the people told me all that, and I called this man. The people gave me insight. The people gave me advice. The people encouraged me to pick up the phone. And then the people left. And left me on the phone by myself telling this man, what Katrina say? The people don't want you in a relationship. FYI, when they start talking, fuck y'all. I have to get there. Because right now, that's why you're always tired. Me and the people. Oh my God, the people told me to call that man. And I called him. And guess what I told that man? The people wrote the script. The people will write the script and tell you exactly what to say and how to say it. They tell you the facial expressions. They tell you to move your shoulders and get that. The people say mean that shit when you say it. When you say this shit to this motherfucker, you better mean it. That's what the people say. And I called that man who said that he was exhausted, sick, tired, had not been in his own goddamn house fucking with you. And I said, all right, since you have the luxury of saying to me when you're not going to see me, when you're not going to come out here, when you don't have time for me, I don't want company this weekend. Because I'm not, this is what the people told me to say. The people told me to say, I'm not going to always be available for you when you decide whenever you want that you're not going to be available for me. The people said that. shit. They say, good job, sis. Let that motherfucker know that you are worthy, you are valuable, you are enough. You're not gonna sit around waiting for a motherfucker to come see you when the fuck they feel like coming to see you. I was like, yes, people! I don't want no company this weekend. Guess what the motherfucker told me? Sarah said, I ain't company. That's right, Leslie.
Okay.
You don't find you a man that stands up to your bullshit. And the people said, yes, the fuck he is company, and don't let that motherfucker come over. And then last night, I was sitting in my kitchen by myself. Sad. People long gone. People gone about their business. People all fucking with one of y'all. People gone, talking to y'all, fucking with y'all. People left me by my motherfuckers. I was in my kitchen by myself, sad and lonely. And I'm laughing because I can't get out my mouth fast enough what Carrie said to me. Carrie was here, and I was sitting in the kitchen lonely, sad. Sam was at his motherfucking house. And Carrie looked at me and said, when being mad don't work out. Yo, don't listen to them people. People ain't shit. You see, Leslie, people ain't shit. Them people told me to tell my motherfucking man, don't bring your ass over here. And then they left me by myself. The people are not going to come and rescue you. Man, for nothing. You ain't said that. Because when me and the people was communicating, I was mad for a reason. It wasn't until the people left me by myself that I realized, you mad because that man will work 88 hours and don't want to drive 2 hours to go to sleep? And if it stopped there, you know, that'd be a great show. But because I'm a fucking nut, it don't stop there. I performed all motherfucking day, all night. I text, I called, I hung up, I screamed, I hollered. Nut. Certifiable. There is a place for me that I have evaded for years. There is some medication somewhere that I should be compliant with. Because clearly, not only do I hear voices, I listen to and respond to them. And will fuck all my shit up based on my thinking. Based on my thinking. And then find myself sitting by my motherfucking self. And some shit that I created in here. I'm too old for this shit. So how then do we get to this topic? Communicating your needs and your wants. Because that man, in all of my craziness, in my screaming and hollering and cursing and hanging up on him and all of the nutty shit that I did, that man still came to me with a workable solution for me and my people's problem. He said, babe, I do have to go home sometime. And y'all know that I'm the main motherfucker to say that I'm not needy or clingy. Lies and deceit. The lie detector determined that is a lie. Come on, Erica, I'm thinking. Man, I'm thinking we'll have us fucked up. Hey, Donnie. Our thinking will have us out in the middle of the fucking ocean in a kayak with a hole in it, trying to figure out how the fuck to get back to shore without drowning. When our thinking said, it's a beautiful day to go all the way out, past the buoys, doesn't matter, you don't know how to swim, just go, it's a beautiful day. Our thinking, Erica, like drowning. And then sitting in your fucking kitchen by yourself. So he came to me with a workable solution. Because that's what he does. Because I'm always on 1,000. And he is always here. I'm always on 1,000. This man is I don't care what I do, say, he's always balanced. I don't know what was on your list. I don't know what you needed in your life. I'm always. And last week we talked about like calming back and basking in feminine energy and not needing to be in control and not demanding and not being aggressive and assertive all the time and allowing the men in your life to be men in your life. And that man is always here. And when he couldn't get me from here, he's an Aquarius. When he couldn't get me from here, he texted my friend. And she called me. She said, what the fuck is your nutty ass doing? Who, me? She called me. She said, what the fuck is your nutty ass doing at 7? Me? They get you somebody that's going to tell on your crazy ass. She's like, yo, stop. We sometimes allow toxic femininity to ruin beautiful things. Absolutely. And it's not on purpose. Like, trust and believe, I'm not waking up in the morning going, how can I fuck this shit up? I am waking up every day doing the best that I can. And thankfully and gratefully, I have someone in my life that recognizes, this bitch is nuts. However, I know she's doing the best that she can, and when she can do better, she will do better. And I always do. So his workable solution, he was like, look, babe, I want to be with you. I want to spend time with you. I would see you every day. But with me going to work 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, stopping past my house, just changing clothes, grabbing clothes, packing up bag, my house is a mess. Then I get to your house and your house is fucking spotless. And I'm not taking the time I need for myself to take care of my own personal needs. And it's not fair that you're angry with me when I make a decision that I've got to also take care of me. And I sort of kind of hurt him. I'm not going to lie and say that he presented that to me and I was like, okay, dear. No, I was like, you can stay home as many motherfucking days as you want. I'm telling you, give me 1 day a week that I can take care of what I got to take care of. You can have as many days as you want. He said, that's not what I'm saying to you. Just like that. I'm telling you, I'm here. Erica, it's not what I said to you. I said I need 1 day a week that I can stay at my place and take care of what I need. And I'd be lying to you if I said I received that and said, okay, babe, I understand. Nope. Take your 1 day, take 2 days, take 3 days. You don't never gotta come over here. Ever. Take care of your motherfucking place. My place good. And then he also allows me to do all that shit and then call him like none of it ever happened. Like, hey, you coming over here? I know he got this bitch is out of her whole fucking mind. I am. So he got here around 1 o'clock in the morning. After working doubles, driving over an hour. He got here last night. And when I tell you, it could have been Christmas. I was so fucking happy to see you. I love that he ignores my fucking pettiness. I was so happy to see him. And all I want to do is like sleep in his armpit, take all the covers and scoot him off the bed. Ratchet! So I said to him this morning, I said, is there anything that you need from me that I'm not giving to you? And he said, no. He said, you give me everything I need. Then he said to me, is there anything you need from me that I'm not giving to you? I wish the fucking people would have jumped on my muffin head. No. I said to him, you give me everything that I need. You give me shit that I didn't know that I needed. And then we had a conversation about love languages. And his is quality time. I see that man every day. You guys know that I get flowers every Sunday. The man tells me he loves me 1.5 million times a day. And I tell him 2.3 times more. But bigger than that, like love and communication, love language is demonstration. And my love language is physical touch and gifts. And remember, spoil rotten equals selfish, and we are not that anymore. Conduct ourselves accordingly. Thank you for the reminder. As soon as I saw spoil rotten, that our reminder is that we are shifting from being spoiled and recognizing that spoiled equals selfish. Because when I am spoiled and I'm getting everything that I want, the other party is not getting the things that they need. Our topic, communicating your wants and your needs, and understanding each other's love language. And because his love language is quality time, we are together, right? And my love language is physical touch and gifts, right? So you want to make me happy? Let me be washing the motherfucking dish and you come on and pat me on my. Y'all know I don't have no ass. I got $12,000 boobs. I got $12,000 boobs. Bitch don't have no ass. And he calls me his big butt nurse. Lie to me and say my booty getting bigger even when it ain't. All you have to do is brush up against me when you go into the refrigerator. Like physical touch and gifts are my love language. And when we're talking about love languages, we need to understand that we need to give love in their love language, right? His love language is quality time, so it's my responsibility to spend quality time with him. My love language is physical touch and gifts, so it's his responsibility to physically touch me and give me gifts. It is not the other way around. If my love language is physical touch and gifts, that does not mean that I am to give to you physical touch and gifts. That's my shit. That's how I receive love. And you can also sprinkle like words of affirmation into mine too. If I could, at the top of my list is physical touch. Next is gifts. And then third would be words of affirmation, because as strong and confident as I appear on many, many days, I've told you guys this forever, that I suffer from negative self-talk. I am always talking myself out of things. I am always convincing myself that I can't do something. So words of affirmation from the person that I love sounds like and feels like, I know you can do it. You are so good at that. When I heard you talking to the president of blah, 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 I was so impressed. Like, I really need that, because as strong and as confident as I appear, taken from somewhere else in my life, I'm really hiding a shaky, insecure person on the inside, right? And she's growing up, she's getting better, but you need, and need, like when we're talking about finding our person, when we're talking about overcoming the challenges of love, life, and loss, it is about being absolutely 100% transparent, authentic, and honest with ourselves. What do you need in the person that you want in your life? What do you need from the person that you want in your life? Ultimately, everything that you need, we have, right? But sometimes the things that we have that we need are so hidden behind our hurts, our pains, our trauma, that it's very difficult for us to recognize that we already have them. So to receive them from someone else, like, just magnifies the need to need it. Like, I need someone that is capable of ignoring my Zoom conference calls with the people. I need someone that recognizes that my fear, my insecurities manifest in mean. It is easier for me to be mean to you than for me to say to you that hurt my feelings, that made me sad, that disappointed me. It is easier for me to say, rah, 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 rah. So we're talking about communication. And when it becomes easier for you to communicate your true, authentic feelings versus the mask that we wear to protect ourselves. So, yes, sometime yesterday he said to me, you're a quitter. I don't want to mess this up. He says, you're a quitter, and that's safe for you. The last thing I want is to hurt you or me. And the people text him back. And the people said, my safety is my responsibility. He said, I love you. Calm down. I'm gonna be all right. Y'all just keep tuning in on fucking Sunday nights and see what this crazy bitch up to now. But what I don't want to do is like continue in my wackiness and run somebody away. And not just run somebody away, run away the person that I wrote, I manifested, I hoped, wished, and prayed for. That's what 7 is. 7 is the person that I wrote, manifested, hoped, wished, and prayed for. So I've got to be willing to keep learning and keep being open and keep being transparent and keep exposing the ugly truths of what it is I do in the sake of protecting me. Hey, it's all about protecting little Erica. It's all about protecting the one who has been lied to and betrayed and abused and abandoned and ignored and overlooked. It's my full-time job to protect her. So when I meet you, Mr. 7, and you say, I'm not going to hurt you, I've been told that before. Other people have said that before. But I've got to give myself permission to believe it. And that's where I am, for the most part. So my prayers this week will be a little better. How do you block the people? Can someone tell me how to block the people? Like, I need the people to stop calling me. I don't want to talk to them no more. I don't know. That's all I got. I will probably be here Wednesday or Friday morning for Get Ready With Me. I'd love to see you folks in the morning. Midweek is good. Not going to do this shit every day, but I will see you probably Wednesday, Friday. Drea, try taking 5 seconds to talk yourself off the edge of the ledge before you respond. It's so funny that you say that because I say that to the kids. Try responding versus reacting. And thank you, Drea, for that because that is me practicing what I preach. I'll do that. Sometimes people be like this, jump, bitch! Thank you. Next Sunday, Through the Fire. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm your host, Erica Alston Buck. Please follow me on Facebook at Erica Alston Buck and on IG at just_Erica2, where I'm verified on both platforms and I didn't pay for my verification. Slide in there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me to help me. I hope that my transparency and my authenticity helps you in a way that we get better through the fire, overcoming obstacles of the challenges of life, love, and loss. I'll see you guys next Sunday at 8:30. Bye.